to my channel. If you don't know me, I'm Ashley and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, it's going to be a very special video that I am so very excited to show you guys. I actually went to an event last night and I was so tired and had work all day today, so I could not post it right away, and I apologize. Of course, happens. That's life, gets the best of us. But I went to a UCP of Greater Cleveland Gala event. It was a very fancy, I guess if you want to say party, celebration, donations, all that, whatever, all that jazz. I don't really know how to explain. I'm not good at describing things. And I was honored to be one of the guest speakers with my success story. So my mom was obviously there with me, and she actually recorded the whole thing on my phone. So I am going to insert that right here for you guys. If anybody from UCP is watching this, I doubt it, but if you guys are, I would like to thank Trish for inviting me. I loved the event. I had a ball. I had a great time. I really did, honestly. And if anybody else is watching, thank you, Greg, and thank you anybody else from UCP for all that you do, not only for me, but for everybody else that has any kind of services with UCP, or as some of you might know, Oakleaf, basically the same thing or whatever. For me, it's adults, but different transitions. But anyways, if any of you work in that field, thank you so much. I know you guys put a lot of work in behind the scenes, and I know there's a lot of people involved in what you guys do, and you're all just amazing and sweet and nice, and I can't thank you all enough for everything you have done. You've helped me in tremendous ways, and I know you have helped so many others in tremendous ways too. So without further ado, I'm going to stop my babbling, and I will get right into my speech. Here we go. Hello everyone, my name is Ashley Spicer, and I have spina bifida. I live with my mom and sister in Vermillion. When I was sitting through my last individual education planning meetings during my senior year at Vermillion High School, we were talking about the next step after high school. Now, with me being a high-functioning and stubborn person I am, I would always say I wanted to go straight to college just like everyone else. I was dead set on that. Eventually, I was introduced to a program called Project Search, and I'm going to be completely honest with you all. I wasn't too thrilled with the idea at first. When my school counselor first brought it up to me, they said it was at a hospital. My first thought was, oh great, I spent 17 to 18 years in a hospital. Why on earth would I want to work in one too? But then I was told last minute that Project Search had an opportunity at Lorain County Community College. That's what sparked my interest and got me involved in Project Search and UCP. From there, I started my 3 internships at the college, and I ended up getting my first job in April that year at Pat O'Brien Chevrolet as a clerical assistant, which consisted of making customer satisfaction calls, scanning the paperwork into the computer, which actually I enjoyed for the most part, and other small tasks they needed to have done. It was only 3 hours for 2 days a week. It was something, did anybody really like their first job when they started out? I don't think so. I was just excited enough to get a chance, and I rolled with it. I wouldn't have had the opportunity if it wasn't for Greg Zarek, my job developer at UCP, and all of his connections. Fast forward to 8 months later, I was laid off. I would be lying if I say I wasn't completely devastated. Right when I found out, I started applying for jobs left and right, but I also contacted Greg again because deep down inside, I knew it wouldn't matter to some people what I said or did. They still wanted to hear it from somebody able-bodied. Kind of funny, right? I could be completely qualified and still possibly not get hired just because of my appearance. Some companies just simply don't make the necessary accommodations for people like myself to work, and yet they are the ones who are wondering where the high qualified or hard working employees are. If they would have been willing to give people like me a chance to prove myself, they would find out it would really be beneficial for their business. Let's fast forward to another 8 months, and that's when I got my new job at the YMCA, where I'm proud to say I'm currently working for over a year now. Hey. To wrap this up, looking back at all the job hunting I did, even the little I did by myself, I found it was extremely hard to do it all by myself as somebody with a disability, and I cannot thank Greg and the rest of the UCP team enough for all the hard work they put each and every day to help people like me reach their goals. I probably would have never been able to succeed if it wasn't for them. I close with one of my favorite quotes. If you fail, never give up, because FAIL means first attempt in learning. End is not the end, because END means effort never dies. If you get no as an answer, remember NO means next opportunity. Thank you.
God, I didn't even watch it, and I feel like the chills and, the emotions going on, because that night was just so special, and every time I go up to speak, I still get really, really nervous. Some people say, you can't even tell that you were nervous, and you were nervous. I don't know if they're just lying to make me feel better about myself, or whether they generally can't tell that I was nervous, but I was, kind of not physically shaking, but really, really, really nervous, and the bar said hi. But as I was going along with it, I was fine. Of course, I stuttered on my words like always. I mean, would I be myself if I didn't? Come on now. But overall, everybody really liked the speech, and I hope you love the speech as well. I'm not going to continue to babble on my intro, but I want to say thank you to everybody who watch this video. It is very, 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 very special to me, and deep down in my heart, I really, really, really love UCP and everything that they are doing, and Oak Leaf and everything that is involved with their children's program, as well as their adults. Obviously, I'm an adult one, but just hearing the other speech yesterday brought tears to my eyes. So I want to thank the Trish again for inviting me, and I had a ball. I really did. I had a really great night, and it was such an success, and I was honored to speak and, get to kind of show you guys in a YouTube video, how I speak, and, you guys get a little insight on that world. But if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, and comment below any suggestions you guys want to see in future videos. But yeah, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.